I'm Rick Howard, president of Kingdom Magic Vacations. In my job, I get to travel a lot. I explore the world on land and sea, eating in unique restaurants and discovering interesting locations. I'm always looking for new places to visit, and I want you to travel with me. Welcome to Travel with Rick. Well, hey guys, welcome back to another day here in Epcot for Travel with Rick's Food and Wine Month here in Epcot's Food and Wine Festival. We're here with our friends Chad and Kate from Anaheim, and you guys showed me this really cool thing. These guys are visiting from California. It's their first time in Epcot. Well, not Chad's, I told you that, but Kate's first time. And these guys are here on the Disney Premier Passport. This is a ticket that gets you into both coasts, right?
Yep.
It's incredible. So you guys are annual pass holders for California, and this works in Florida now too, right?
Yeah, we get a full year both coasts.
Wow. So any of you mid-coasters or that like both, that might be something you want to check out. That's a really awesome pass, and it looks really, really cool. And we were talking, as we were walking over from the other country, France, that we were just in, you guys have a pretty cool food and wine festival too in California, right?
We do. It's been on hiatus the last few years because of the California Adventure remodel, because it is only in the California Adventure Park there. It's slightly different than here because California Adventure doesn't have as worldly of a theme as Epcot, but there are a lot of cooking classes and opportunities to meet really cool chefs and beverage specialists, and there's tons of cool merchandise. If you're into the pin trading, they put out some of the most awesome pins during Food and Wine Festival. It's definitely a really cool experience.
So what you're saying is Epcot is cooler then, right?
There's definitely more to eat as far as small bites like this.
Yeah, and I think we have some other friends from California, also Michael and Mark, if you guys are watching, shout out. But they would tell us about the food. I've never been to it, but the Food and Wine Festival out there, I think, at least from what Michael was telling me, it's more geared towards or timed around harvest season. So more of the vintners, or maybe I got that wrong, maybe it's not around harvest season, so more of the vintners can come out because they're not working in the wineries. So you get more chefs, you get more vintners who actually come out and talk about the wine.
If you want a wine taste, it's a really great opportunity, particularly like I know you guys have been to the Napa Rose, like some of their sommeliers come out and give demonstrations, and they are just a wealth of knowledge. If you like wine and want to get into it more, it's an awesome opportunity to learn about what you're drinking.
Yeah, so you have to give us a heads up when that starts rolling again. We'll take you guys out and we'll do food and wine on the West Coast. That should be pretty cool. All right, so we've got some cool stuff here at Hops and Barley. Now this is another one of those deja vu things. We had to come back. We had a little camera mishap here over there that we're not going to talk about, but we get to eat lobster rolls again. This is going to be cool, and we get to do it with you guys. This is awesome. So what we've got here is a Linda Beans Perfect Maine Lobster Roll, and that's got like the little circle R around it, so you know that boy's going to be good. And then we have Linda Beans Perfect Maine Clam Chowder, and then we have one of the coolest things in the festival, at least Andrew thinks it is. This is a pumpkin mousse with Ocean Spray craisins, Craisins brand dried cranberries and orange sauce, and Ocean Spray Craisins are one of the sponsors of the festival anyway. I guess you guys saw the cranberry bog when you came. I always want to say blog. I don't know. I can't say cranberry bog. I always want to say blog, but they actually have a working bog there, and they really have people who grow cranberries come down and talk about it. Those aren't just actors in there; those are real cranberry growers in there. It's pretty cool. So let's check out this lobster roll. And you guys got to have a couple of beers here. Now in Hops and Barley, it's all Sam Adams beer. So maybe Chad, you want to talk about the beer?
I chose a cherry wheat for this one. Nice and flavorful, not super hoppy, more along the Hefeweizen line of stuff. Very good, really tasty.
And I chose the Angry Orchard Crisp Apple Cider. I'm not a big beer drinker, I don't care for it, but the cider is delicious. It's still crisp and refreshing, not too sweet, but has that nice, bright apple flavor. And that it's definitely a good choice for anyone who's not a big beer drinker, but still wants in on the action.
Yeah, and I actually did have a little taste of that. It's pretty good, actually. So I think I might could almost drink that. Now that lobster call is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Bread's nice and soft roll there. Big chunks of lobster meat. Now what I did want to say is here also they have a Linda Bean lobster claw cuddler, which is actually just a big piece of lobster claw meat. We didn't choose that this year because if you guys will remember from last year, maybe we could link it up. I was doing that one with Leslie. I'm about to do it again. And as we cracked into the claw, my wife was sitting next to me, and I cracked it open, and I kind of slimed her with the lobster claw. So for safety's sake, this year we decided just to go with the claw meat and the lobster roll. But that's pretty good, right?
It's delicious.
What do you think,
yeah.
Chad? Good. It rocks. All right, so you guys check out that chowder, man.
This is one of my favorite foods.
Clam chowder?
Yeah, I know that's weird.
This year they're doing their
See some big chunks of potatoes in
Yeah,
there?
it's got huge pieces of clam in it too.
Nice.
It's good. It's nice and it has enough salt, but it's not overly salty. The sauce is nice and creamy. The potatoes are cooked perfectly. They're not mushy.
Yeah, that's really good. A lot of big flavor in that, man. Big, big flavor. Good stuff there. That's awesome. All right, so I'm gonna try this out. This mousse stuff here. A little. That's great.
and in the summertime it's not humid there too. If it's not humid there,
It is really good. It's kind of a nice way to kick off. You know, we're getting into holiday season.
Yeah, and dig way down there.
And you
There's
get
some
orange.
There's some kind of juice down there in the bottom. Dig
it's
way down to the bottom of that thing.
Orange, yeah.
Orange sauce. Yeah, there you go.
Not what I expected at all. Definitely
Very
very forward in that you can taste the spices, you know,
Yeah.
the nutmeg and the cinnamon, but it's really nice.
Yeah, and I think Andrew, our camera guy, said that's his favorite thing here. It's his favorite thing in the whole festival. And there's a lot of good stuff here. I think he said that's his favorite thing. You're right, Andrew? Nod if you agree. Oh yeah, we get a thumbs
And
up.
you
We
guys
get
were
more
saying
than
it's a
enough.
bargain, right?
It is a bargain. It's like $1.75 for that thing. So I think this thing's like $7, you know. So things range here. That's another good thing about our Food and Wine Festival. You know, you can see things all the way from like $1.75 to, you know, $6 or $7. But average little portion of food is probably $3 or $4 for things. So it's a great way just to walk around and sample things. On the beers, you know, this is a smaller beer. They have a 6 ounce, a 12 ounce, and a 22 ounce beer in most of the places, and a lot more beer here this year. So you can pick up beer here at Hops and Barley. A lot of the kiosks are featuring beer. Of course, they have beer out front at craft beers. You can do, I think there's 8 or 10 beers there that you can try. Some local Florida beers there. And then, of course, in Germany, there's about 8 beers there, and you can do beer flights there. So there's like 4 beers in a tray, and they have 2 of those. So you can try 8 different beers, 4 in one, 4 in another. So different flights you can try there. It's a lot of beer this year, but it's a great way to walk around and just sample foods from different countries. You can go to Japan and pick up a hand roll for like $4, or you know, we talked about South Korea, the lettuce wraps with the barbecue and the kimchi. So just a great way to walk around, sample foods from different countries, sample beers. You're not a beer drinker, I'm not a beer drinker, but yeah, you can get a little taste of beer and maybe find something that you like so you don't feel like a weirdo for not drinking beer. You know, my wife loves beer. Me, I always look for a good glass of wine. So for you that don't like beer, lots of great ways to taste wine and other spirits here. So just a really cool way to enjoy the food and wine festival.
Yeah.
A lot of countries, a lot of places to go. I think we're back on track now, so we're going to keep moving around the promenade. Of course, we're going to take you guys with us. We're going to go experience some more cool stuff. You guys have a lunch. They're going to Coral Reef. Can you believe it? Came all the way to Anaheim, from Anaheim to Epcot, just to eat Coral Reef, right?
Yep.
And you guys rode Space Mountain this morning, you said, right? Mission Space Mountain. Duh.
It was really cool. Not what I expected at all.
Really? Did you do the green or the red?
The orange.
The orange, right?
More
orange.
intense.
More intense, yeah.
It's intense.
We started
Nice.
getting a little nervous, you know, when it's like the 4th time that, like, you know, you should not ride if you get these things. Like,
Right.
please see someone to get off, and then we get in and there are vomit bags.
Yeah. So they provide bags for your convenience there, and
But it was awesome.
for the
Highly
comfort of others.
recommend.
Yeah. Really, really cool. Well, listen, that's going to wrap it up for this show. Thanks, guys, for coming all the way out to Anaheim, or from Anaheim. It was great having you guys on the show. Looking forward to seeing you guys back out on the West Coast. We'll have to get together and do some stuff out there. And looking forward to seeing you guys right back here on another episode of Travel with Rick. Don't miss it. We'll be right back here tomorrow with more great food and wine. See you around.